All right, Winding Creek Elementary, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is 7, I'm a little behind, 7:03. What I was looking for was my baseball cap. Had I worn that, I probably would have won the baseball toss, but I did not. Mr. LeBlanc has bragging rights. I just added, I was on YouTube, I added the riddles. If you were with us earlier, you could go back to that video if you were not, to answer the riddles. If you're a CVVA kiddo, just email those to myself or Mr. A. We will include you in the drawing to win. If you're a face-to-face kiddo, bring those answers with you. Go back and check out that video. This one, not for prize, this one just for fun. We are going to see if your drawing is close to what my description. So I'm going to give you some directions, but I'm not going to actually show you what you want to draw. It's sort of a mystery to see how close you can get it. What we have here, listening to my directions as well, is Mr. LeBlanc. Mr. LeBlanc, how are you feeling about this particular challenge?
I'm feeling pretty good. If I had only had like 8 crayons, I'm not sure, but I've got the 24 pack.
24
so I'm
pack.
ready. I'm ready to listen to directions and see what happens.
Yeah, following directions, real strength of yours. All right, going over here to Mr. A. Mr. A. Mr. A, how are you feeling about the drawing challenge?
Art's never been a strong suit of mine.
Any better than baseball?
I'm gonna give it my best.
Okay. All right. It would be funnier if I had won that challenge and had any right. Yeah, if I had any right to say anything whatsoever. All right. So you're going to have your piece of paper. I'm going to give you some directions. You're going to be drawing based on my directions. Mr. A and Mr. LeBlanc also going to be drawing. We're going to show their drawings on How TV tomorrow. You bring yours to share with your class, and then we're going to reveal what the actual drawing was supposed to look like. Okay? Put on a little soft music or hum in the background. Mrs. Oswald plays music while you guys do art in the classroom, which is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn this camera around. Let me see what palette do you have right now? How's your drawing looking so far, Mr. LeBlanc?
It's looking empty. Do I hold it vertically, horizontally?
Let's go horizontally. So can you model that for us? We're going to hold side to side. Okay, not up and down. All right, here we go. First direction. Please draw a medium-sized circle in the middle of your paper. A medium-sized circle in the middle of your paper. Give you a little time to go ahead. A lot of subjectivity in medium. There's a good $1 million word for you in the younger students, subjectivity. Ask your parents. All right. Draw a medium-sized square below the circle, but listen to all the directions. Draw a medium-sized square below the circle, but have the top of it touch the bottom of the circle. I'm going to say that again. I want you to draw a medium-sized square below the circle, but have the top of it touch the bottom of the circle. I won't actually answer any questions, Mr. LeBlanc or Mr. A. Okay. Because the kids can't actually ask any questions.
Question they're wondering.
You think you're going to ask a question? They're wondering. Okay, he's really pushing for you guys. Go ahead, ask a clarification question.
Do colors matter?
I was going to make colors matter, but I do not think they do not matter. No, bring your own artistic. That's fair. That's fair. Because I did say earlier to be color. So it was a good clarifying question. That's a fair question.
Yeah, I'm questioning the proportions of my medium.
Okay. All right. Is the medium the correct medium? Is always the question.
Whether my square looks more like
all right, here we go. I would like you to draw a medium-sized heart in the square. Those are all the directions for that step. Draw a medium-sized square, or I'm sorry, medium-sized heart inside the square. Okay. There's a lot of talking going on by Mr. A. He's working himself through it. Step number 4. Okay, you're adding a little color. Mr. LeBlanc with time over on his side, adding a little bit of Care Bear style to his. All right. Here we go. Step number 4. And this is a longer one with multiple steps in it, so just listen to the entire thing. Here we go. I would like you to draw 2 smaller rectangles, one on each side of the square. They should go the wide way, not the tall way, and they should touch the sides of the square. Also, the top of each rectangle should line up with the top of the square. Okay, let me say that all again. There's a lot there. I want you to draw 2 smaller rectangles. One's going to be on each side of the square. They should go the wide way, not the tall way. So rectangles, they got the little, yep, we're going the wide way, not the tall way. And they should touch the sides of the square. Also, the top of each rectangle should line up with the top of the square. I'm gonna read that all one more time. You could always go back and watch this video after if you're feeling a little frustrated or there's too many steps. Draw two smaller draw two smaller rectangles, one on each side of the square. They should go the wide way, not the tall way, and they should not touch, they should touch the sides of the square. Also, the top of each rectangle should line up with the top of the square, okay? Again, if you're confused, you can always go back and rewatch, or you could just zero in on Mr. A concentrating. That's his concentrating face.
Really into this.
Yep.
I'm not sure I caught the smaller rectangle part at the beginning.
Two smaller rectangles, one on each side. Okay, here we go. Step number 5. Again, there's 2 parts here, so listen before you start. Draw a medium size triangle above the circle. The bottom of the triangle should touch the top of the circle. Okay, saying it again. Draw a medium-sized triangle above the circle. The bottom of the triangle should touch the top of the circle. Draw a medium-sized triangle above the circle. The bottom of the triangle should touch the top of the circle. Feel good about this? Step number 6. Draw 3 small stars anywhere inside the triangle. So there's no perfect answer to this one. This is up to the artist's interpretation. Draw 3 small stars anywhere inside the triangle. If you don't know how to draw a star, have somebody help you or do the best that you can. Sun's going down. It's gorgeous. All right, here we go. Next step, draw a small triangle in the center of the medium-sized circle. Draw a small triangle in the center of the medium-sized circle. Draw a small triangle in the center of the medium-sized circle. We have 2 steps left to go, guys, and then our drawing is complete. How close will you be to Mr. LeBlanc and Mr. A and the actual drawing? Here we go. Step number 8. Draw an arc with curves. I'm sorry, saying it again. Draw an arc which curves up below the small triangle. Draw an arc which curves below the small triangle.
Wait.
This isn't the dad joke session. This is not.
Can you say it?
Yep, I'm going to say it again. Draw an arc which curves. You're drawing an arc that curves.
I get that.
Do you?
Yes. but
Okay.
keep going.
And it's below the small triangle. So find below the small triangle and then an arc that curves.
Should
We've
the,
lo-
should the arc
I think just ask that again.
should the arc curve?
I think so.
Okay. And last step. Mr. A falling behind. He's going to go back and watch the video though. It's fine. Draw 2 small circles above the small triangle, one slightly to the right and one slightly to the left. So find your triangle. You're going to do 2 circles, small, one a little bit to the right and one a little bit to the left.
It looks like something.
It does. If
There's
you
something
if you have, I feel that one of the 2 drawings that we have on the roof currently look like something. I'm not gonna.
What are you trying to say?
I know. I'm being nothing but supportive up here. I believe everybody can do it. Boys and girls, I'm going to be up here repeating the directions for the next 30 to 45 minutes
Only for me.
to these 2 guys.
Only for me.
You can go back and watch the video. And we will post that on Twitter as well, so that if you're a CBVA kiddo, you can check out if your drawing matches our drawing. We'll do that tomorrow morning. So, boys and girls, keep it going. We're going to see you in just a